Good morning. It's our last full day today, but we're going to make the most of it and we are off to Interlaken. So we came through Interlaken when we got the train to Grindelwald, so we're basically going back the other way again. Interlaken Ost, literally just got off the train and we have crossed over, and check this out. This is at the train station. We keep saying how similar it is in terms of our comments to when we were in Rome. So when we were in Rome, about every 2 minutes we were going, wow, look at that, oh my goodness, look at that, isn't that beautiful? That's exactly what we're doing here, but for slightly different reasons. There it was very much about the architecture. Here it's more about the scenery. I mean, it's vast. Everywhere you look there are just huge mountains, there are paragliders. Apparently Interlaken is a destination for extreme sports. Okay, so I think we've actually just sort of found our way into the centre of Interlaken and it looks fake. This looks like something you might see in Disney that's on some sort of set. Wow. They make a real effort here with their planting. Look how ridiculous this is. It is so colourful. Mum, you would absolutely love this place. Look at it. Okay, so this seems to be where the paragliders are landing. I bet they land really, really gracefully. If I came down, I'd come down with the right thud. And I'd be lucky if I came down actually where I was supposed to come down. Here they come. Whee! Well done. The vibe here is very Monaco, very upmarket, a lot of expensive brands. Sandwich with salami and ham.
Cheese.
Salami and cheese and a Coke. I've ordered an Earl Grey because again there's no English breakfast on the menu.
and another banana split.
Okay, so the restaurant we've just been to is the Neuhaus zum See hotel restaurant. You can get the ferry from there back to Interlaken West, but bear in mind that the last one goes at 3:35, I think, so we are heading to the bus to take us back there, and then we'll walk from there to East to then jump on the train back to Grindelwald. Just jumping on the train from Interlaken Ost back to Grindelwald. We've had an amazing time. Yeah, and all good things come to an end, I guess, but there are still some things that we'd quite like to have seen, so you never know, we may be back. Hello, welcome to instalment number 3 of Hayley on the Balcony, yet this time not wearing the dressing gown, but sporting a very red nose. So today was really sunny. Today was our last day, our last full day. So tomorrow morning we are heading back on the 3 trains that we need to get to Zurich. Our flight, I think, is around sort of 3:30. In Interlaken, we did a lot of walking. According to my phone, we did 9.1 miles. If you are coming here, I would recommend bringing a supportive and very comfy pair of either walking boots or trainers. Just some other useful things that I've learnt whilst we've been here that might be useful for someone else. On the first Flieger, so if you are intending to do the basically the zip line from the first, don't wear a cap. Don't wear anything that's got a peak. You go at such a rate of knots, so 84 kilometers, which I think is what, like 50 miles an hour, that will blow off. They say at the top don't wear it. Michael had a slight peak on his hat. It wasn't a cap, but it did have a slight peak, and actually, yeah, he had to hold it on. But saying that, I also had to hold on my beanie. And they also say that you can't take bags. I read that a lot everywhere on the morning that we were due to go, but I had a crossover bag with me, and that was absolutely fine. So I think as long as it's secure and you don't need to hold it in your hand, you should be absolutely fine. Talking of the zip wire, I am gutted because I used the GoPro chest mount for the first time on the zip line, and I don't think I had it positioned right, because basically you can't see the ground, which makes it look as though we're going at about 2 miles an hour rather than 50 miles an hour. So bear that in mind if you are watching the footage. It might look as though I'm sort of on a zip line in some children's park, but honestly, if you go on the website, it will tell you it is 84 kilometers an hour. It was very fast, to a point where actually at times I was struggling to breathe. I think I've been saying as we've been going along that May is quite a sort of unusual time to visit this area. So all of the people that we've spoken to in shops and bars and things like that, those that are open, have said that it's kind of in between seasons. So the winter season has ended. I think that might have ended at the end of April, and the summer season hasn't yet started. So quite a lot of the shops that we can see in town and some of the restaurants don't open until sort of mid to late May. So if you want everything open, I would wait until then. Also, if you are coming in May, just beware that the weather changes so much from day to day. Actually, not even day to day, let's just say from hour to hour. So just beware that the weather can change. In May, it's really, really changeable, so you might need to pack for all eventualities. We've had basically 2 seasons in the 4 days that we've been here, which actually has made for some really sort of interesting scenery, but does play havoc with your packing a little bit. In terms of costs, so I was fully expecting this to be super expensive. I've read that Zurich is actually the most expensive city in the world to live, so I was fully expecting sort of Iceland, Reykjavik prices, which were mental, but actually I was pleasantly surprised. So just to give you a bit of an idea, we went into the co-op just a moment ago, and I bought a Fanta lemon, and that cost £1. There are expensive places that you can go and eat, but generally I think it's probably just a little bit more expensive than London, so not too bad at all. One last tiny thing, if you like your tea and you just like a regular English breakfast tea, you might want to bring some with you. So I have only found it, I think, in one place. So in all the places that we have eaten out or even just had a drink, I've had to have Earl Grey because that's the only thing they had that I liked. I think that might be it for the Grindelwald travel vlog. I just hope it's useful to someone, because I know when we were looking to come here and I was researching it, I struggled to find out quite a lot of this information. So I hope it, even if it just helps one person, then job done. I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, I hope it's useful. If you do come here, I am very jealous. It is absolutely stunning. I also feel now very refreshed. I will leave you with this view, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care, bye.